Hi, welcome back to the Getting to Know Linux series. We're going to look at VI, and that is just VI. It's not VI. However, Vim is Vim. So we're going to be looking at VI, the visual editor, which is called Vim. And in this, you will just need a terminal. So open up your terminal, wherever that might be, and we'll walk through how we're actually going to accomplish this. So, and now we will get into Apache configuration a little bit later on. Okay, so first thing, get VI. If you don't have it, get Vim. If you don't have it, go ahead and do a apt-get install. So we'll do a sudo apt-get install Vim. You'll grab that right there. And so that command will let you go over, grab Vim, and install it into your system. That's like the first thing you need to do. Next is you're going to need to go over and add an alias for VI so it always refers to Vim. Now I already have the alias in there, but I'll just show you what to do. So if you have the, alias, there you go. You can see I've got a whole bunch of aliases there. That's a lot. So I'll go alias VI, and I'll see that alias VI does equal Vim. Well, if you want to make that permanent, you can go click, and you can do this echo alias, and that VI equals Vim right there. You see those single quotes right there. I got double quotes right there. And I do a double. This is very important on this one. The double greater than means append. That means add to the end of this bashrc file. Now this only affects you. This tilde slash is your home directory. So this tilde slash is your home directory. .bashrc is a hidden configuration file in your home directory. So when you do that, it'll add that into your system. So you'll actually get the alias, so it's always there. Then the next thing you type is source tilde slash dot bashrc. Excuse me. Source tilde slash dot bashrc, which will activate that file. It will source the file and then activate your alias. If you only wanted to add the alias for this session, just type alias vi equals vim, like that. There you go. So now we've got Vim or VI installed. Let's go ahead and look at VI. If I'm starting VI, I really just don't want to just type VI and press enter. If I do, it walks me into this thing. It says, hey, there's help. And it means when it types :help, when you see that word :help on there, it doesn't mean type the word help. It means type :help. Enter. And that's going to walk you through VI right there. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to leave this because I don't want to be walking around inside a VI here. So I'm going to hit escape a few times just to be sure that I'm hitting escape and I'm not in any kind of menu. I'm going to press Q and I'm going to try to get out of that and see what happens with it. Well, Q doesn't work. Escape doesn't work. Control C doesn't work. It's like, well, how are we going to get out of VI? We're stuck in this thing. And so what you have to do is hit the escape, and after you hit the escape, we're going to hit a colon, and then we're going to hit a Q, and that's going to be another colon command. So we're going to hit colon Q, and that gets us out. I'm going to go ahead and leave, so I'm going to hit escape, colon, Q, exclamation point, and we'll get back to what those mean in just a second. So now I'm going to clear my screen, and we're going to look at VI or Vim and how to actually use it. So we're ready to get out of that stuff. You're going to hit escape, colon, Q, exclamation, and get out of there. The way I'm going to use this is I'm going to use it to create files. So I'm going to do this as file01.txt. So I'm using VI space file01.txt. This is often used to configure files on your system, like different configurations for Apache or whatever it might be. We'll be using it for Apache just in a little bit. So VI file01.txt, enter. Now it says, hey, I'm there. If you notice at the bottom of the screen, it says file01.txt, new file, and it shows where I am inside the system. So let's go ahead and I'm going to type I for insert. So a couple of commands here. One is the command mode. You know, when I hit escape earlier, that's the command mode. You start out in command mode. It's like a VI command mode. Now inside of command mode, you can go into colon mode, which you type colon, and now you can type other things down the bottom. Or inside of command mode, where we are right now, you can type I and go into insert mode. And you see that insert mode is down at the bottom of the screen there. So only 3 commands, and I'm going to write this on the screen. So I'm in insert mode right this second. So I'm going to go through and say, all right, insert mode. I've got 1 I equals insert mode, and I can start typing. If I'm done typing, I press the escape key, and now I'm done. If I want to save it, I press :WQ. So there are only 3 commands that you just got to know here, and there we're out. That :WQ just kicks me right out. Now I'm going to go back into the file again. Now 3 commands. You need to know I for insert. Okay, pop into a new line here. 2, you need to know :WQ. This is, you need to press escape to get to this. I should just go ahead and put that in there. ESC. You need to press the escape key. When I mean escape, I actually mean you have to press the escape key to get out of it. So it's not one of those things where I'm saying, oh, escape in some way. No, you actually press the button escape, which is over next to your 1 key on the keyboard. All right, so that :WQ will write and quit. And then the last thing you need to know is that escape again. So if you press the escape key, I'll go ahead and type it like this: escape :Q exclamation. So 3 things you need to know. And this is all that you must know in VI. If you know these 3 things, you can use VI. These are very important things. VI has books of just commands and usage and other principles, but these 3 things are all you need to know, which is just one of the nice things about Linux and Unix-based systems. Is a lot of it you can start using it early, and then you can really develop to be just incredible power in that system. Insert mode, write and quit, or quit and don't write. Those are the 3 things that you got to know. Now, to get out of insert mode, you can see at the bottom of the screen, I'm in insert mode. To get out of insert mode, I press the escape key. I'm out of insert mode. Now I want to save something, so I'm going to go ahead and hit :WQ. That's write and quit. Now, you notice every time I write and quit, it quits, and it pops me back out to my terminal. Oh my goodness, what's going on? I don't want to be in my terminal every time. All right, so what do? Go into that file, and now when I write something, I'm going to say some other commands that we can know, and I can go over to my other screen. I can grab some useful commands here, some nice things to know. Well, when I do that, I can just hit escape :W. Now escape :W writes the file but does not quit. Now you can imagine this would be really useful if you're doing something like a web server config where you're changing the configuration. I'll go insert. You're changing the configuration of the file and you want to test that config. So what you do is you go ahead and you open up another terminal. You write this file, open up another terminal, restart. See, I don't know if I have Apache installed in the system. I don't have it installed yet. We'll do that. And you restart Apache 2 like that, and then you test the website. If it didn't work, then you go back over to the other terminal window, and you make a change, and then you :W write, and then go test it again. You can also do that with web pages. Let's say you're going through and you're looking at a web page. You just keep refreshing your browser and keep making changes right here. And you can leave the text document open while you sit there and work inside of the web page. But let's look at some other useful commands really fast, and we will be done. So A for append. So if I'm on the letter A and I press the letter A, I'm in command mode right now. So I press the letter A, bloop, then it goes to the next letter. So I'm appending to that line. So it goes to the next letter. Now there are a lot more commands that I'm telling you about right here. So there are a lot of things. Like what if I'm in append and I press the letter W? What does that do? W each time. It's switching words, but don't even worry about that. So I've got A, and I go over it and I'm appending, and notice it automatically put me in insert mode. If I'm on A and I press the letter O, it goes to open. It automatically put me into insert mode. It opened a new line. I want to undo that. So I'm going to hit escape, get back over to my command mode, and type U as a command. Now it's easy to tell that you need escape for command mode, and it's a really easy thing because if you're in insert mode, like you're in insert mode. Let me go through here. And you type U to undo. How would the system know that you're not just typing the letter U? Or are you doing double D to delete a line? How does it not know you're just not doing DD? It doesn't have a clue. So you know that you've got to be outside of insert mode to go and type those commands. And that's in command mode. So I'm going to hit U for undo there, and hit U for undo again. And you can see all my stuff is back. And that was right there, U for undo. And I did that in command mode. Now if I want to delete all this right here, I can type D 100D. I just deleted 100 lines down. I didn't have 100 lines, so it deleted as many as it had. It had 9 lines. And I go, you know what? I want to paste it right here. I can press the letter P, and I pasted it. This is a useful thing if you're going in and changing a configuration file. Let's say there's a configuration file, and it's, well, let's go right here. VirtualBox equals, or let's say var name equals, whatever we're going to do, Bob. Whatever, and you want to try a different variable inside that. This is a really simple example, but double D, delete that line, P put. Now I can go back and I can activate that by taking the pound symbols out at the beginning. So those are kind of cool things you can do right there. So I'm going to delete that line, and most commonly I use the double D for delete. I'll go ahead and undo that. The double D is just DD, and it deletes a line. Very easy, piece of cake to do. The D for whatever I want to delete 2 lines, D, I deleted 2 lines. If I want to undo it, I press U to undo that. Now over here we have the slash. If I want to find something, notice I'm in command mode right now. There's no insert at the bottom of my screen. I press slash, and I can search for something like the word open. I can do that. Or if I want to search the word find, I can find the word find. And I can press enter, and it takes me to that word. Now if I press the letter I, I'm inserting right where it found the word. So that way if you've got a document with tens of thousands of lines in it, you can just find what you're looking for, and then type I and start inserting text right at that point. You'll find that VI is extremely powerful, and it's going to speed you up just orders of magnitude. You're going to be so much faster by knowing VI. And these commands right here are the most common commands that I use inside of VI for the last 25 years-ish. So these are really common. Now the last one there is a little weird because that's sed. And we haven't covered sed in this class yet, but let's go ahead and look at that. Notice that's a colon command. So I'm going to hit colon and then do %s/. And so if you know about the sed stuff, we're going to be searching and replacing. We're going to do search with the S, search for what, and then the G at the end is global replacement. Let's say I want to change every instance of the word a letter E, and I want to change it to a triple E like that. So it finds everywhere in my document that I have the letter E, and it replaces it to triple E. And then I go, oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. What can I do? I can press U for undo. There we go. Or I'm a hacker, so I want to go through and I want to do that command again. And I want to change all the E's to the number 3. Well, I could type the whole command again. However, when I press colon inside of that colon mode, which is inside of the command mode, then I can just up arrow just like a bash shell, and I can go to my last commands. So I see that command there, E, I'll switch that to 3. And there we go. We've got 3s there. And let's go ahead and do a colon. And I'll go back over here, and I'll say anywhere I've got an O, let's change that to a 0. And you get the idea. So there you go. There's substitution. I want to save this file. I hit escape, WQ. It never hurts to hit escape, so you can hit it as many times as you want. And there are some other modes in there that we can get into, but you really probably won't want to get into them. But hit escape, you hit it as many times as you want, WQ, and we wrote the file. That's it. That's VI. Remember, there are only 3 commands that you got to know, but if you'll just learn about 6 or 7 other commands, you can really be powerful with VI. Look forward to talking to you later, and I hope that you're having a great day.